Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thought we would do a little review on some new gear today. Just picked up some Delta H20 shoes from Rev'IT. Looking forward to replacing the riding shoes I've been using for the last 2 years. So let's take a little closer look at these and see what Rev'IT brings to the table. All right, folks, so these are, as I said, the Delta H20 riding shoe from Rev'IT. These shoes are offered in 2 colors, the blue that I have here and a black. The black variety would have more of a gray canvas jean material on the side and on the lower portion of the tongue, and then it would have a black oiled suede on the toe cup, around the heel cup, as well as on the top of the tongue. And the heel pole on those is red or orange, I believe. These do come with another set of laces. I think I'm going to put those on, kind of give them a little contrast in color, match the sole of the shoe. Speaking of which, take a peek at the bottom of the Delta H20 here. See that it looks like it has some fairly good traction. Should do a pretty good job of making sure you're not slipping when you've got a foot down. Or walking around after you've dismounted the motorcycle. I'm hoping that these are going to be all-day comfortable. I did have a pair of Icon boots that I've been wearing for the last 2 years, and I've been on my feet in those boots for 8 to 10 hours after riding them to work, and they're not a problem at all. So hopefully Rev'IT is up to the challenge with these Delta H20s. You can see here that they have what's called Hydrotex. So Rev'IT has come out with a material that they basically put in between the inner lining and the outer shell that should provide a high level of water resistance on their shoes. So when they put that in there, the seams on the membrane are taped as well to kind of help make sure that the waterproofing is of the highest quality according to Rev'IT. So once I get into some weather, I'll see if that's true or not. In addition to the materials that this is made of, I'll tell you that they do have, from a safety perspective, they've got this heel pad, right? Or excuse me, this ankle pad here. So that's a hard piece in there. These are CE rated riding shoes. They have a molded toe cup as well as a molded heel cup that should give you some reinforcement in the material as well. So the protection on these shoes with the injected ankle cup and the thermoform toe cap, should provide some good protection. Like I said, it's CE rated. The ankle protection as well is on the outside and the inside. Rev'IT says that these shoes fit to form, which I found to be true. I wear an 11.5 in a regular shoe. My last boots for riding were an 11.5. These are also an 11.5. And these then, from an interior perspective, have an Ortholite insert. So they should provide some really good comfort. You can see they have this gusseted tongue that's sewn onto the side of the riding boot. Should also help in preventing wind from getting into the boot if you're riding in some cold weather. Should keep any moisture from getting in there if you're riding in the rain. I mean, overall, I think it's a really good looking riding shoe. Looking forward to putting these on and giving them a go. So let me take these out for a ride, put some miles on them, and I will then come back and tell you what I think. Alright, so as you can see, I put those other laces in here, put the shoes on for about 35-40 minutes or so before I went for a ride, kind of breaking them in a little bit, and then I went out for a couple hours. Made a stop at Cycle Gear, walked around, looked at some new gear, checked out a couple of things, made another stop, taking care of some errands in general, and I'd say I walked around enough in these to be able to say that they're certainly very comfortable riding shoe, really close to the Icon Truant 2s that I mentioned before. I mean, just really, really comfortable. I was a little concerned with these because while the toe box on this does look narrow, it doesn't feel narrow. I have really wide feet, so it was nice having these on, walking around. Nothing's pinching, my toes don't feel cramped or squished. Anytime I came to a stop, putting my feet down, these felt, very well attached to the road surface. No slipping or anything else. Very comfortable, very confident shoe. First impressions on these is absolutely fantastic. Your feet don't get really hot. Granted, the weather today was perfect for riding. It was between 73 and 78 while I was out. But again, first impressions on the Rev'IT Delta H20s here, absolutely phenomenal. I'll keep you guys posted once I get some more miles on these and see how the durability of this riding shoe holds up. But till then, thanks for checking out another video. Please click that subscribe button, would be much appreciated. And as always, ride safe.